All right, check it out. Smoky Mountain Rain. Hello, Ronnie Millsap. Love that old song. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. We begin this episode of Gatlinburg, Tennessee roadside attractions, heading into Gatlinburg, of course. And this is the first time ever I've had this great Smoky Mountains National Park sign all to myself. Here on the Gatlinburg bypass, this is the best sign to stop and take pictures with. Don't get me wrong, it can be very busy, but here on this rainy day in January, it's not so busy. I'm the only one here. I'm gonna take a couple pics. I know what you're thinking. What's on the other side of the sign? I don't know. Let's see. Nothing. Well, look at that. Them Smoky Mountains are smoking. We're stopped here along this observation place, looking down upon Gatlinburg. The Berg. Guys, today I'm doing something I have yet to do and always have wanted to do. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. I'm Tampa J, and thanks for clicking on another episode of Gatlinburg, Tennessee roadside attractions. I'll be the host today, as always. I am going, side note, back to it. I am going to Ripley's Aquarium. The Ripley's, believe it or not, Aquarium for my first time. Welcome to Ripley's, believe it or not, Aquarium Tour 2026. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I want to thank you all for watching, sticking with me. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the video. It's been raining most of the day. Thankfully, right now, it's not raining. I wanted to do something indoors, of course, the aquarium. So that's what we're doing today. I will carry my umbrella, of course, just in case. I'm expecting rain all day. All right, that's going to be the video. Let's do it. There's much ahead. Into the smoke of the Smoky Mountains. Into the smoke. And I found parking on River Road here in front of the River House Motor Lodge. Check out the river. And over here is the Motor Lodge. Very classic looking. You got the Gatlinburg Space Needle towering in the background. We're just heading down River Road here because at the end of it, on the left, is the Ripley's Aquarium. Although it's just barely sprinkling right now, I did come prepared. I got my umbrella, which I got at Wally's gas station on Route 66 in Illinois last month. I'm always on the lookout for black bears. Just so you know, guys, warning, bear feeding is prohibited. Never ever under any circumstance think it's okay to try to touch a bear. If you've done that, you were wrong. Mysterious Mansion. You can faintly hear the eerie music. Oh man, I want to thank Mysterious Mansion for hooking us up for the Friends of Gatlinburg pass. They gave that to us upon our visit inside there. We did a whole video inside if you want to check that out. Put a link in the description below. But yeah, they gave me a card where I can get in free to most of the attractions in Gatlinburg. That was very nice of them. So today's adventure is free, courteous, thankful. Thanks to Mysterious Mansion. Ha 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 ha. Gatlinburg's year-round haunted attraction. Tennessee's oldest haunted house. I love it. It's classic. And there it is, across the river. We're gonna cross this bridge to get there. Again, I parked for free on River Road. There is a parking lot, a paid parking lot, out in front of Ripley's Aquarium if you just want to drive right up there. If they have parking, depending on when you come, what season it is, you might be parking afar. It's a big building. I've heard nothing but great about Ripley's Aquarium. We've done a few aquariums before. I'm thinking of the one in Connecticut. Also, Moat Aquarium, and of course, the Florida Aquarium in downtown Tampa. This will be my fourth or fifth go at an aquarium as far as recording it. All right, sign says ticket booth and guest services straight away. Oh, looks like they're celebrating their 25th anniversary. I see a sign up there. Okay, I didn't realize it's been here that long. 25 years of memories. I believe they're going into their 26th year now, though. Here in early 2026. Again, I keep thinking it's 2025. It's like some sort of a, oh, it's a dragon egg. now open dragons. That is their 25th anniversary celebration exhibit. All right, it looks like the basic aquarium price is $59.99 for adults, $44.99 for children. They have a premium pass for adults for $89.99. Also, an elite aquarium pass for $99.99, which gets you in all of the Ripley's attractions in the area. All right, thanks guest services for making it quick and easy. I have my ticket and included Dragons, the exhibit, so we will do that as well. Are you guys ready? Let's enter. And we have entered. This place looks awesome. Okay, so upon entry, they scan your ticket and they offer you, right here in front of the green screen, they offer you a photo opportunity for purchase. We've got a giant tank here. Also, we've got lockers and restrooms right off the bat as we're entering. And here's a map, a directory of operation of the place. So there's, looks like there's multiple levels. Oh wow, look at the look down to the first level. Also, they have quite an amazing playground for kids. That reminds me of Discovery Zone or Leaps and Bounds. I see a waterfall. We're about to have some fun. Also, look, you can go inside of that tree. Neat. Check out this giant sea turtle skeleton. Wow, that's one heck of a playground over there. This giant aquarium, right when you walk in, is full of fish, of course. Look at this guy. What are you? We're looking for the queen anglefish, which looks just like that. Oh wait, there's one right there. Way down in there, do you see him? According to the sign, this is a blue tang surgeonfish. A blue tang surgeon. Check out the massive chain in there. See that? It's quite large. Go way back so you can see what's going on. Oh wow, look at that. All right, so we're heading first into the tropical rainforest. Looks like we're gonna meander around this waterfall. Piranha. Whoa, okay. Check out all the red belly piranha. Can you see their teeth right there? Look in there, you see those teeth? Oh yeah, I see them. Oh my gosh. That's so cool, there's so many of them. Round per pound, some piranha bites outrank great white sharks in the terms of strength. Okay, that is scary. Into the cave. It's the backside of water. Oh wow, look out, there's a shark. Shark fin. Look at this view. All right, oh, I'm getting a little wet here. Might need my umbrella. That's awesome. Oh look, there's an iguana crawling up there. Check out the animations. This is cool. Oh, there are iguanas over here. Amazing. This is the rock iguana. The rock iguana can snap its tail like a whip, making a loud crack to scare off predators. I don't know his name, doesn't say it, but I'm gonna call him Indy, like Indiana Jones for obvious reasons. Did you know some rainforest frogs can leap over 20 times their own body length? That's like a human jumping off the length of a school bus. Moray eels. That's quite amazing. He's going into the hole. Whoa, where's he gonna come out? Also check out the fish here, it's really neat. I think the eel's gone. He's gone. And they sell these interactive bubble wands as we always see in the parks. Remember seeing the vendor at IAPA? Pretty cool. Good tool for the kiddos. Okay, wow, there's like a boat over there. I don't know what's going on over there. That's cool. Looks, it might be like a glass bottom boat tour. We're looking down at this aquarium. I'm sure we'll walk. Wow, look at that. What is that? It's a shark, dude. It's a shark, maybe a tiger shark? I don't know. There's a lot of sharks down there. Water Chemistry Laboratory. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone working in there. No, I don't see anyone working currently, but that's really cool. We got a video going on, a demonstration. Here's a look down into the aquarium's filtration system. Giant tanks. I like how it's very colorful. Wow, I had no idea this was a thing here. Ripley's Glass Bottom Boat Adventure. It's like being back at Silver Springs. I see a large shark going underneath that glass bottom boat right now. They're getting one heck of a view. Okay, that's awesome. I have to see how much this costs. I'm sure it's additional. Look over here. Whoa, oh wow. I see a giant gar right there. Look at that giant nose with teeth. Wow, that is a large fish right there. Oh my gosh. They're gonna need a bigger boat. Whoa, it's coming up. All right, this is amazing. There's a giant shark right here. Wow. I can't tell. Could be a tiger shark. I don't know. Not so sure. Could be a Nerf shark. I don't think it's a bull shark. Oh wow, you can actually see someone down there taking a selfie. So we'll walk right through here. There's like a nice little tunnel like you see in Jaws 3 at SeaWorld. And you can actually see, check this out, just came around this bend. You can actually see more of that tunnel right down there. I'm gonna walk through it. I'm excited. You don't want to rock that boat. Don't want to fall in that water. You can see more of the tunnel underneath the boat right now. Do you see it? That's pretty amazing. Here you go. Very atmospheric. Where are we right now? I feel like we're in the Truman Show. We've got some rays. Rays up. Look at that. Feels like I'm back home in Florida. We also got another one over here. Look at that dino. We're gonna see what this is. It says it right here on this sign, but take notice, you can enter the playground right here through these rope bridges. One heck of a playground. There's also a lot of people gathered down here on the first level. I think they might be waiting to take their turns for the playground, not so sure. And this right here, as the sign says, was a humpback whale. So it's a humpback whale skeleton. I thought it was like an ancient dinosaur, but that is the skeleton of a humpback whale. It's pretty amazing. Recreated. I don't think it's a real one. But it's a roped rainbow bridge. That's pretty cool. Here's more of the playground. That looks so much fun. And this right here, as the sign says, was a humpback whale. So it's a humpback whale skeleton. I thought it was like an ancient dinosaur, but that is the skeleton of a humpback whale. It's pretty amazing. Hey, wow. Okay, this is one of the wand stations, by the way. The wands I was pointing out. Interactive. We're meandering around the waterfall. It's pretty neat. I love this smell. That's fresh water too, it has to be. Look at all the big fish. If you're watching this on your TV, if you can, give it a thumbs up. If you're watching it at all, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is like a giant stump out before the waterfall, but it's actually an aquarium. There's fish inside there. There is a very large fish down there. I don't know what that is. Okay, I think that's a arapaima, one of the world's largest freshwater fish. They can gulp air into its swim bladder to breathe like a lung. Arapaima. Thing is gigantic. Just sitting at the bottom. Check this out. Love this waterfall. All right, now we're heading down into the cave. Looks like we are inside of the coral reef. It's a seahorse. Seahorses. Pretty gnarly. Okay, now I remember going to the St. Louis Aquarium a couple years ago. The seahorses brought back memories, my little fish. What are you doing? What are you doing there? He's like, what's up, YouTube? What's going on? So this is like down below the waterfall area. This actually might be like that big lagoon I was just showing you up top. Wow. Beautiful tropical fish. Pretty awesome. Guess there's like a penguin encounter going on right now. As we're heading into Shark Lagoon. Oh. Alright, so this is where the tunnel is that we saw above. It looks like it's just a half a tunnel right here. Definitely getting SeaWorld vibes. Look at there. There's a shark. Whoa. Well, there's another one. Oh yeah, here we go. Jaws 3. This is awesome. I think we're underneath the largest tank we saw. There you go, there's a shark.
African black-footed penguins. Today we have my Mikey.
I think that's a sand tiger shark.
On our parade.
What?
You guys can tell them apart by their armbands. Each of our penguins does have an armband with their name on it, so they can be easily identified at just a glance.
We got one shark just chilling right here.
Guys do drop all of their old feathers, that way they can make room for newer, stronger ones. And right before that happens, they tend to put on some weight just to compensate for that feather loss. So whenever we notice signs of molting,
I think these are nurse sharks.
take those armbands
Yeah,
off,
right there,
just
nurse
to
shark.
ensure that those birds are nice and right back.
And there's the sawfish. One heck of a saw. We've got a sawfish just chilling on top of the aquarium. Really close. Wow, you can see its gills moving right there. There's its mouth. Wow, that's pretty spectacular. Here's the saw. It's just chilling right here.
Now, I did say that these armbands, you will notice
Gotta get a
they
selfie
all
with
have
it.
very unique spots and patterns on their
Take a
bellies
screenshot,
and
make it
on
last
their feet.
longer.
These spots are as unique as our
That's
fingerprints
amazing.
are, so we can identify
Wow,
these
this is by far my favorite part so far.
last month. And we are very, very proud of that fact because out in the wild, these guys typically
Anxious
only
to see
live
the
until
penguins
they're 16
and the
years.
dragons.
They can make it
Little
to their
360
early
moment
20s.
for you.
They are very lucky, but this is not common. But
Another
underneath
sawfish.
here, sometimes we
Whoa.
can tell their lifespans.
Oh
These
my
are 30s
gosh,
or
that
even
one's
40s.
big. It's really big.
Now, this is just a process. This is actually a species-specific form of camouflage. And it's
Whoa. He's coming for us. I would not want to mess with the sawfish. I think that's the glass bottom boat right there. Look at that. Yeah, it's definitely the glass bottom boat. It's docked. Check it out. You look up into the boat.
Now, you guys will also notice their tuxedos. Now, not only is this really beautiful coloration, but it's another really
Oh, wow. There you go.
camouflage. This is called countershading.
Tiger shark.
And its purpose is to essentially
To
keep
what?
protected dribbling off of the water.
This is pretty impressive. This is one of my favorite aquariums I've ever been to. I've been to quite a few. This is a very large tunnel. It's a circle. We're now on the other side. This is longer than the tunnel at SeaWorld. Check out the giant manta ray. Wow, he's gigantic. There's also a sunken ship in here. Might be an actual boat. Once was. Yeah. That's cool. This is the tunnel that never ends. Oh look, it's another swordfish just kind of hanging out. I don't think I turned around. Nope. It's a circle. That was pretty cool. Alright, so it looks like we pop out on the bottom of the playground and we go this way. Okay. That's the same tank we just walked through. You can see the tunnel in there. Check that out. I like the layout. Right, fishy? Right. Giant spider crab. Alright. Oh my gosh. That thing is gigantic. Wow. Look away, Chris. This is her worst nightmare right here. Oh my gosh. That is so big. There's also another one crawling up over here. Amazing. Wow. Okay, so this is called the cuttlefish. I don't know about you, but I don't think I want to cuddle with that fish. What's it remind you of? Huh? Kind of like an elephant version of a fish, maybe? With a lot of tusks. Ring of Fire, exploring the Pacific Isles. And I see like a giant volcano over here. Whoa. So you can actually climb in there and pop your head up and get a photo taken. Jay versus the volcano. That's really neat. Yeah, you just pop your head up in there. Navigating the ocean. Polynesian wayfinding involves a holistic understanding of the connection between all the elements. Wayfinders have profound knowledge of stars, winds, currents, clouds, birds, marine life, and the other signs of nature. And here he is, the man himself, Robert Ripley. Look at that. This is a photo of him with this tribe. in New Guinea. World traveler Robert Ripley. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. Bat totem. New Guinea bat totems like this one served as a decoration and was thought to protect the house and the items within it from evil spirits. It says it right there on that sign. This is a Madagascar giant day gecko. They help control population of insects and play a role in pollinating various plants by feeding on nectar. They can grow up to 10 inches long and live up to 15 years. All right, so this is a Fijian war club. Wow, I wouldn't want to be poked with that. And also right next to it is a Madri dog head battle axe. And it's got a giant nail that goes right through it. It's one heck of a weapon. Also, you can see it's got a dog face right there. That's why they call it a Madre dog head battle axe. It's the name. Aquarium continues this way. All right. Stingray Bay. Yeah, raise up. I do see some stingrays at the bottom of this tank. A lot of sharks in there as well. Yeah, there's some big stingrays right there. Look at this one. It's coming straight for us. Big stingrays. There you go. That was a good look. It's gonna give us a show. Whoa! All the way up. Race up. Whoa! Hello. And in here, amongst the stingray area, they have feeding frenzy, concessions. Also, there's a nice area over here to my left to sit down and eat. It's really nice. Here's a nice little 360. They do have refillable Pepsi machines. Pretty neat. They got popcorn, hot dogs, pizza, ices. Your typical concession stand. All right, I think we're getting near the, oh yeah, it's the penguins. Oh, that's cool. It looks like you can pop up in the middle of the penguin exhibit someplace. All right, so it looks like we can go outside here, something called the Penguin Playground. All right. Oh, we're outside. Cool. Oh yeah, there are penguins up there. Hey, Mr. Penguin, over here. That's cool. And look, downtown Gatlinburg, Mountain Mall. As we're coming around here, enjoying this penguin exhibit. All right, everyone has left. We've got it all to ourselves out here. Look at this. Hey, guys. I know what's going on here, Mr. Penguin. All right, back inside. It looks like you can walk all the way around this penguin exhibit. Here's one really close right here. The penguin caves. They just need like little rockets on the back. Oh, there he is right there, Burgess Meredith. Signed autograph from Burgess Meredith. Hey, penguin. How many times has he heard that today? It's a penguin examination room. Check it out. Pretty neat. That's where the photo is of Burgess Meredith. Something going on in here. Oh, that's cool. It looks like they do have penguin encounters. That's adorable. And it looks like we've made our way upstairs. And up there is the Ripley's Glass Bottom Boat Adventure. And we're overlooking on top of the Stingray area, the tank. And you can pet a stingray here. Just like Tropicana Field. All right, so here is where you can access the Glass Bottom Boat Adventure. You can reserve online, but it looks like you can purchase right here on the kiosk. Also, you can buy stingray food. Let's see how much this is. All right, they have time slots. Oh, $12.99. That's pretty good. Not too bad. And it is ADA accessible. They do have an elevator there. I look forward to doing this sometime. Now that I know it exists. Ripley's Glass Bottom Boat Adventure. It'll be fun. Wow. Okay, I'm impressed with this aquarium. It's not the biggest aquarium I've ever been to, but logistically wise, education wise, sea creature wise, it's one of the best. Just really like the layout, especially. We've got car part Jack Sparrow. This is pretty gnarly. Look at that, all the car parts. And then next to him, you've got car part Davy Jones. All right, guys, just like all the adventures at Ripley's, this adventure ends in the gift shop. Welcome to Cargo Hold. Oh yeah, this gift shop's quite large, of course. I like these t-shirts, very retro. Ripley's Aquarium. Kind of reminds me of Saved by the Bell a little bit. All right, I've exited the main aquarium here, and I am walking across to Dragons. Myths made real. Myths made real. All right, inside the door is a self-serve scanner, as you see in all the Ripley's attractions. Access granted to the turnstile. And we're starting off with the green iguana. Here you go. Dragons. Okay, I see what's going on here. I'm understanding the vibe. Big lizards. There he is, the green iguana. Very stoic. Would love to have a pet iguana. Be a cool pet. I remember last year going to Iguana Land in South Florida. That was a cool roadside attraction. The most iguanas I've ever seen in one place. Ooh, what is that? Wow. Okay, there's a couple things, but right there, I think I see the eye of a dragon. This is the skeleton of a Komodo dragon. Various Komodonidus. I'm probably butchering that. That's the name right there. Right here in the corner is a green tree python. Green's my favorite color. That is a pretty snake. It almost looks like it's got like salt on it, like a pretzel salt, like salt on a pretzel. Cuvier's dwarf caiman. I know these guys are present in South America. Alligator, caiman. Where's he at? I don't see him. Okay, it's really small. He's over here. There's actually two of them in there. Yeah. Napping. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. Megalania. I think this was a real species. Okay, so that's a Komodo dragon. Size comparison. Wow, that was truly a dinosaur. Megalania. In this display, it's got a lot of potions and dragons in medicine and myth. For centuries, cultures around the world believed dragon parts held powerful healing properties. From fierce hearts and cooling skin to rare resins and fossilized bones, these legendary ingredients promised to cure disease, enhance strength, and bring balance to body and mind. Ooh, is that a dragon's tongue? Gross. Wonder what that tastes like. Alright, and we're getting towards the tail end of the dragon exhibit here, no pun intended. And here is the Kimberly Rock Monitor. It's right there. Looks like its diet consists of lizards, spiders, insects, but also birds and eggs. And over here you got the Gila monster. Ooh, it just dropped off of that limb there. There it is. It's on the move. Where you going, Gila? Going across the desert? He's looking at us. I think he sees me. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? You're awesome. The Gila monster. Also failed to mention or see this giant alligator. So I was looking at this. It's pretty cool. And into the eye of the dragon. And look at that. Jose's Cantina. And that's the end of it. Wow. All right. That was a great tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it vicariously. Come check it out yourself the next time you're in Gatlinburg. What'd you think? What was your favorite part? What was your least favorite part? Was there something I missed? What's your favorite sea creature? Always enjoy having fun with you guys down there in the comment section. And right out here, just beyond the gift shop, this is a giant slice from a base of a giant redwood tree that fell on its own in the early 1950s in California. The full tree was over 250 feet tall and was over 2,500 years old at the time of its collapse. This small slice weighs over 2,200 pounds. California redwoods are the longest or largest living organisms on Earth, far exceeding the blue whale. Single trees can grow over 370 feet tall and yield over 57,000 board feet of lumber, enough wood to build an entire church. And although it was pretty busy, it wasn't terribly busy. I've been into aquariums where it was shoulder to shoulder. It being January, winter, rainy day, might have something to do with it. Although, don't get me wrong, Gatlinburg's pretty busy right now. All right, folks, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed my adventure. Hope you enjoyed it vicariously. My first time ever at Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies. Heading back to my car. I want to thank you all for being here. Please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. Also, feel free to subscribe below if it was your first time. If you want to check out more videos like this one, feel free to check out my playlist, my Gatlinburg, Tennessee Roadside Attractions playlist on the main page of my YouTube channel. Thanks, guys. Love you. Appreciate you. Please know that you're awesome, that you're loved, and no matter who you are, and no matter what you're going through, just know that there's always much ahead. So much ahead just here in Gatlinburg.